Greetings, y'all. I am house sitting and adjusting to not being on the road, but enjoying a space all to myself and trying to mitigate the temptations to get caught up in the do of what I associate with sticks and bricks living that is amazingly easy to fall back into. I'm in the Pacific Northwest, and that's another adaptation to make, going from arid to damp. But I wanted to talk about a few things that I've stumbled upon that are nomad friendly, nomad supportive, and share them with you in hopes that maybe that will benefit somebody. I think I briefly mentioned this chain of stores at some point in the past. It's called Daiso, and they are everywhere, kind of, on the West Coast, but are quickly spreading throughout the rest of the country, opening a lot of stores this 2025 year. I went to the location that I originally went to. I think it's a bigger and definitely a more recent opening, to look for some specific nomad use cases that I was looking for solutions that actually worked to replace things that I had in place but weren't exactly working for me the way I wanted them to. A lot of the items are $1.75, so you can think of it as in a dollar store category, but the ingenuity and the design of a lot of these products are just things that you're not going to find in this country. So the price, the aesthetics, and the sheer extent of merchandise across all kinds of categories holds lots of appeal. Whenever I go into a Planet Fitness, I appreciate that there are hooks hanging next to the shower stalls, but I'd really rather have my stuff inside with me. And I'd been thinking about getting some kind of hook for my backpack to hang on. And it was the first thing I saw when I was in Daiso that I could have probably gotten anywhere else in a hardware store, but I grabbed it because it was there. This has been one of my biggest pain points, being able to find something that easily will slip on and off a hook, but won't stick out too much into my living space. This is half the size of what I currently use. I don't think I need to explain how easily a cell phone gets lost inside of a rig. It's hard to see here, but I really like how these tuck my cords away. These are replacement clips for a bigger ensemble, but I love how lightweight these clips truly are. These are perfect, they just need to find a home. The next thing I've found to be nomad friendly is this yarn macrame technique that I started doing a while back. And the more that I work with it and experimented, of course, the obvious next step was a hat. I modified the original pattern to accommodate fitting my head, and I was really surprised that this object met a lot of the criteria for a nomad-specific sleeping hat. It's warm but not suffocating. It definitely stays on longer, and it's softer and more comfortable, as well as being fun to make. I'm also experimenting with creating a nose flap to keep my nose warm when it's really chilly inside my rig. So I'll let you know how that goes. I also like the fact that in the Dyson locations, you can be there and actually touch the stuff instead of, possibly needing to return something from the get-in place. And if you'd rather be purchasing things elsewhere, that's another plus. Once I'm done house sitting, I'll be obviously putting everything back into my rig and seeing how everything settles in and finds its spot. So you'll probably be seeing an update here soon. Thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful, gives you some ideas. And take care. We'll see you down the road. Bye.